Hi guys, what is up? So, today I wanted to talk to you guys about Ice Spice as she just recently announced that she's officially finished with the recording of her debut album Y2K. Now, she didn't give us a date or anything, she just said she's done recording it, but obviously this means it's gonna drop soon, hopefully at least. So I wanted to take a few minutes today to talk about her upcoming album and what I kind of expect to hear from Ice Spice on this album. Now, Ice has been making nonstop moves within the game within the last year. She's been doing so much at such an early stage in her career. I think we all kind of forget sometimes that she's really still trying to find her footing when it comes to actually making music. But nonetheless, I am anticipating her album as this is her debut, and essentially it's her chance to prove herself to everyone, as she does have quite a bit of naysayers. I like to give Ice a lot of benefit of the doubt because I do enjoy her personality, but I do understand and even agree with some of the criticism she receives for her music. So let's talk about some of the things I personally would like to see from Ice to really elevate this upcoming album. So, first and foremost, Ice Spice does receive a lot of criticism for all of her music sounding relatively the same. Now, I don't disagree with this by any means. Many of Ice's songs are sonically similar due to the common use of, her drill beat. And I get that this is Ice's sound that she's well known for, but I think for this debut album, we just need a little bit less of those types of songs, and overall, we need more versatility from her. I know Ice has dabbled in other sounds recently with songs like Pretty Girl and How High, but they obviously aren't her most well known tracks, and I do think broadening her horizons for her debut can, just bring in more appeal, as the common drill sound, it can get really repetitive and a little boring sometimes. And to piggyback off that last point, I would kind of like to see her work with more producers. I know Riot is her ride or die, but I think she's limiting her creativity by solely working with him. I honestly think it'd be beneficial for both of them if they branched out to work with other people. Not to say they should never work with each other ever again, but Riot could help other people experiment with the drill sound, and Ice could really experiment with other sounds as a whole. Something else I think I would personally like to see from Ice Spice on this upcoming album are more personal songs to really get to know her. I know she got songs like How High where she does get a little bit personal, but I think we need a full track really getting to know Ice's personality outside of the twerking mean queen persona that she puts on now. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her song No Clarity, but that's the kind of vibe I'm really talking about here. I understand that song itself does not have the best production quality to it, but the overall story of the song is one I genuinely enjoy and I can relate to personally. It's essentially a breakup song, but it's not super sad or anything. Ice is just kind of like, you're gonna miss me one day. And she's really talking her shit, but the story itself is incredibly relatable. I mean, I know myself have felt like this. So I think making more songs in the quote unquote bad bitch got feelings too type of vibe might really work for Ice Spice. Now, I know Ice Spice gets a lot of hate and criticism online from us grown folk or whatever. And a lot of people don't understand how or why she has so much hype right now. But let me be for real with you. The truth is, these kids love Ice Spice. Like, I'm talking the elementary kids. They love them some Isis spices. My little sister, she's 7 years old. She could not tell you who Nicki Minaj or Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion is, but you know what? She can tell you who Ice Spice is. So, with this being said, I think Ice needs to take advantage of her young demographic and make more music that appeals to that age range, i.e., maybe a pop centric sound. I know she already did the Karma remix, but one, I don't think it was that good. And two, I just think a cute little dancey dance type of pop song with a nice rap verse would do good for her young audience. I'm not saying the whole album's gotta be pop, but I just think one song really could work out for her if it was executed properly. So, the last thing that I am kind of expecting, or at least hoping from Ice during this upcoming era of hers, is for her to kind of step up her visuals a little bit. Ice's videos, as of right now, are just a little bit lackluster, for lack of a better term. I think a music video with a legit budget and a cohesive story with, that sonically aligns with the song really could benefit Ice, as it would bring in more viewers. The simple videos, of her in her hood or at the bodega, they're cute for her little EP, but I think for this album, she's really gonna have to elevate her concepts. Overall, I think there is a few directions that Ice really could take for this upcoming album, but how she goes about it is crucial for her success going forward. Obviously, I don't know what the album's going to sound like yet, but I do predict it'll perform well for her standards. I think her younger demographic seems, really dedicated to her. So I think she'll do decent. But I'm not going to lie, I feel like no matter what she puts out, people are going to be really quick to call it trash due to her reputation in the game right now. But nonetheless, I am personally excited to see what Ice is cooking, because this I feel like is really going to make or break her career. But these are just my thoughts. Please comment down below what you think. Are you excited to hear the album? Do you even care that Ice is putting out an album? What do you want to hear from her? Drop all your thoughts down below. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed, and thank you so much for tuning in. Peace.